Top of your screen will be looking to take this title, but what about the return? Once again, the return of Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan at the bottom. Igarashi and Shida might try and get in their way today, but that's interesting for China, having two strong pairs and plenty of Japanese left as well.
They are facing from Korea, Baek
And one of three pairs from Korea in the draw as well. Such an exciting moment when Lee So-hee and her former partner Shin Seung-chan split up, and she paired up with Baek Han-ah, one of the most exciting young doubles players. She was terrific to watch as a teenager. And yeah, they really settled nicely. The Koreans making it to the #1 spot, and take a look at the head-to-head. 7-2 in favor of the Korean pair, but it was the Japanese pair that won their last meeting. It was a quarter-final of the Singapore Open earlier this year. And this match, in fact, a repeat of the semi-final here at the Denmark Open last year. Iwanaga and Nakanishi took that match and went on to win the final, defending champions. Since then, they've been in 4 finals in 2025 and lost all of them. So the Denmark Open last year was the last title, in fact, the Japanese have won, and they've been in up and down form of late. In my book, results look okay, but some of the matches they've played suggest there's a few things not quite right. But let's see today if they settle well, if they play to their potential. We could be in for a real thriller here on court 2. This is Kei Nakanishi. She's 29 years old now. They're 6th in the world rankings. They were up at #4 for about 2 months. Quite recently, and 1 spot away on the World Tour rankings, looking to get to the World Tour Finals in Hangzhou in December. They're in 9th, and the top 8 will get the invite. Rin Iwanaga, slightly younger at 26 years old. 6 titles on the World Tour. This time last year was their last title. And they were pushed pretty hard yesterday by the Stoeva sisters, although they did finish the match looking quite comfortably. The match on Sunday is the one against Tan and Tina of Malaysia. That worries me slightly for the Japanese. They were had a bit of a disaster there. So Baek Han-ah, the younger of the 2 players for Korea, 25 years old, from Kimcheon in the northern Gyeongsang province. Lee So-hee still working hard at 31. 7th in the world. They were at the top for 12 weeks at the beginning of this year. 10 World Tour titles together already, including the World Tour Finals last December. Tough match yesterday against Kusuma and Puspitasari of Indonesia. 83 minutes on court. There might be a little bit of fatigue in this one. Lakpriya Erisinghe from Sri Lanka is back on court, this time as our chair umpire, and Kamasha Robertson Martin as our service judge. Well, I'm thrilled once again to have one of Netherlands' finest, 3-times Olympian, Selena Peek, with me. Selena, I'm guessing you've played both of these 2 pairs before.
I haven't, actually.
You haven't?
No, I haven't. No, I stopped playing women's doubles since after the Olympics in Tokyo. So it has been a little while.
Right.
But I've played So-hee Lee a lot with Shin, her previous partner.
Yeah, they were exciting to watch. There was a very different style about them, wasn't there?
Yeah. But so strong, so explosive. And it's also nice to see her still play.
It really is. And these two pairs in particular are so consistent. Every rally, every tournament, they're up there in the rankings. This might be a long match.
Let's hope so.
Exactly.
Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Baek and Lee So-hee, Korea. And on my left, Ki Nakanishi and Rin Iwanaga, Japan. Baek to serve to Ki Nakanishi. Love all. Play.
Wow, great return there.
Service over. 1 love.
Am I right? It's Nakanishi that's more the risk taker of that particular pair. It strikes me that Iwanaga is always very solid and does the right thing all the time, but it's Nakanishi
that's the creative one on court.
Yeah.
I would like to call it creative. She's like to taking the shots. Probably also you see a higher reward rate, but also higher in the mistakes because she's daring to take the chances. It was the same when I was having Avi Muskens next to me. She used the more solid one. She had to clean up my mess when I took the wrong decisions.
You were the little bit more crazy one.
The crazy one and the creative one, and more the open corner spotter, as we called that.
Yeah, I was fascinated on Sunday last week. We were at the Arctic Open, did the final, where this pair were up against Pearly Town and Tina Muralitharan of Malaysia. And I described them as something similar. Tina, very solid, the work ethic. Pearly Town, of course, works hard too, but she's the creative one. She takes all the chances, and she's got all those amazing shots.
Exactly, especially from the backcourt.
The Malaysians completely destroyed this Japanese pair on that day. And I'm still baffled as to how that happened and why that happened.
You're still impressive, because normally the Japanese are known for being rock solid. But that also has to do, I think, with credits to the Malaysian pair for being even more creative. And also, if we look at their results the past few months, they have been improving, I would say. And maybe also that final at the World Championships released some of the pressure they took from being Malaysians.
Yeah, there's a lot of expectation by not just Badminton Malaysia, but the fans in Malaysia to have these players and pairs doing well in the world. And I agree, I mean, they've climbed the rankings nicely, Tan and Tina. But it was just a surprise as the style of the Japanese almost capitulated. They didn't really put up a fight.
No, they broke down.
Too defensive.
Exactly. You can't be too passive. Normally or back then, before in women's doubles, it was almost a weapon being defensive and being rock solid. But nowadays, look at the girls and look at the Koreans, how strong they are.
And the Chinese pairs, they're really a lot more aggressive. There's a lot more pressure in the forecourt. That evolution has been quite fascinating.
Yeah, it's intense. You need to have stamina, you have to have power, you need to have explosiveness. So I think it's actually became more attractive to see the women's doubles nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. When we talk about solid, it's a good shot going across the body, wasn't it?
Very good shot. You could see the smash was placed a little bit higher towards her right shoulder. And it's always a tricky spot. I found a tricky spot to defend, because are you going to stay low, committed to your backhand defense? Or actually, she should have ducked down a little bit lower and be ready. Here you could see the confusion.
Yeah, she looked to be struggling there, Lee So-hee.
Yeah, she wasn't quick enough to change her racket.
Out.
That's a little
Service
shame.
over. 6-3.
Good power from Baek.
Good defense as well. Nice. She took that so early. Great to see, because normally
New one.
I would see her also more as the working horse from the back. But that was great intercepted here. Good. Good to see.
Yeah, and you mentioned Lee So-hee's former partner, Shin Seung-chang. I think they had a couple of World Championship medals between them, and they were always difficult to break down. And when the Koreans changed things, and young Baek Ha-na at the time, I think she was 21, 22 years old, started playing with Lee So-hee. Big shoes to fill.
Big shoes to fill. Must have added some pressure to her.
But she looks...
Service over.
At the I mean, we're used to seeing her now. She's 25 now or something. But at the time, I was so impressed with how mature and solid and...
How well she coped with the pressure of playing with the Lee So-hee. But I think that's also credit to Lee So-hee for making her feel comfortable on court. That's all a partnership is about. Making your partner as good as they can be on a certain day.
Yeah.
And it's also a nice signal from the Korean Federation that they trust her. That she's actually capable of playing.
Yeah, we've seen that a lot lately in the mixed doubles, for example. There's some new exciting young players coming in with older partners.
Service over.
There's one in the semi-finals today, Jong, I think, is it? I forget his name. And
Lee Young-min.
Lee, yeah, with the headband.
And Cha Young.
He's still a teenager.
He's still
playing with Cha Yu-jung. Incredible.
Compared to us, he's still almost a baby. A very good baby, though.
Incredible player.
Well, that's gone long.
Almost too easy, too much time, I think, there for
Service over.
Baek.
5.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion, I think, who's taking that middle shot here. Nice, good change of direction there.
Good pressure, I think, Nakanishi just trying to create something, take some initiative. It's a long rally, good finish.
Well built up there.
6.
A good rotation there in the offense play and the defense play. It's good to see. Back in the days, the Japanese were very well known for their defensive style of play, but it's really nice to see some pairs playing the offensive game a little bit more as well.
Yeah, and we've got Igarashi in the other quarter-final today. Might be on court 1, I think, that match. Now playing with Shida, and she can be very aggressive. I mean, she spent years at the front of the court playing mixed, and she's brilliant from the back.
Exactly. It's but also she's very good in the half-court game because she's intercepting so well. And that's normally, I always felt like you had the way out, like playing in between with those double players, because normally
7,
there's
8.
a slightly bigger gap between them, which isn't the case, obviously, in the mixed doubles. But then she's reading the game so well, and with her explosiveness, she's a real threat, in my opinion, to the women's doubles game. A great threat, though.
She is. Exciting to watch, and yeah. And like you said moments ago, Nakanishi, I think it was, jumping in to intercept, getting that early attack.
It's Japanese who are attacking all the time now. Good. I feel that the Koreans are becoming a bit more passive and the Japanese are upping their tempo, which is very nice to see. I think we're watching at a great pace here.
Yeah, they are. It's fast. But like, what would you do here if you were one of the Korean players? Would you try and block to the net, try and move in?
100%. And I would most likely try to block towards the backhand of the Japanese and then trying to take over because you cannot stand the defense. Maybe use a variation, take the pace out, or play a little bit of a higher lift so you're ready actually to play that creative shot. And now I feel like it's all
More
fast
time,
exactly.
longer shot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes it's good to give your opponent some time to think. Like, oh my God, I have so much time. What am I going to do?
It's interesting because the roles are reversed from that final I watched against Malaysia on Sunday. It was the Japanese pair that just kept going to the back of the court, and Pearly Tan hit some amazing shots. They're a lot more aggressive here.
Nice, good patience there.
Good rotation too.
Wow, that's a good smash. Very well placed. This is exactly what the Koreans need to do.
10-8.
Try and rotate a little bit quicker, but also maybe trying to get on the attack a little bit sooner because they're so strong. And this is a well-placed smash towards a tram line. And it's so hard to defend that one.
Yeah, well played, Lee So-hee.
Service over. 9-10. Let Baek, you are taking so much of time. Get ready soon.
Yeah, friendly warning from the umpire to Baek to be ready.
Nice, very well spotted.
10.
Good that you took the pace out there.
Clever shot. Yeah, big gap to go for. Well, we know it's going to be a 1-point lead at the mid-game interval. And, bit of luck from the net court, Lee So-hee. The Koreans
11-10.
take us to that interval. And this set up nicely, especially given last year's weekend performances. A 24-22 comeback and a third deciding game between these two pairs. Gives us a bit of history. No surprise that it's pretty close here today so far.
これあとは自由に使って攻めるかスマッシュか止めるか頭の中入れるようにね今の球も同じ距離を少し1メーター相手下がったらパートナーそういう場面にならないここからもう一回作ればいいね
Court 2,
攻めパ
20
ターンにな
seconds.
ってるよ攻めパターンこれだけポイン
Court
ト
2, 20 seconds.
だからレシーブもちょっとしっかり
홈센터가 공격이 강한 게 아니고 좀 올라가서 했다가
Yes, back on court.
뭐 억지로 만들라는 게 아니라 올리다가
6, 9.
자기 템포대로 만들으라고.
Eleven, 10. Play.
Well, the scores are quite even, Selena, and I get the impression the styles are too. Yes, the Koreans perhaps are playing in this way, but they're being forced to. When they get the chance, they are trying to attack as well.
Exactly, but I feel like they're, like what we're seeing now, they're taking a little bit too much time in their defense. I feel like they could take over a little bit sooner. But maybe it's also part of their game plan, in making the Japanese tired, making them work, and then capitalize when, like now, they're gaining the attack. But I feel like the Japanese are taking over as soon as they can. So that's actually something I want the Koreans to do.
Service over. 11 all.
Yeah, it might come down to who can handle that pressure and also have the confidence at key moments in the match to hold it together, to make the right choices.
Exactly.
I think concentration levels in this type of match are even more important because it's the same type of rally a lot of the time.
You need to be ready all the time.
Focused for an hour.
Exactly. Longer, probably.
Yeah.
I like that shot. The one in between.
Well, there's a lot of patience here in this match from all four players. Oh, trying something there, Nakanishi. She gets the chance.
Super. It's a perfect example how you need to set up a rally.
11.
Patience, a lot of variation, and then finishing it off. Here, it started with that one. The one out in the side.
Going across the body again, yeah.
Exactly. And then straight towards the mid. But that cross smash did the damage there.
It did. I mean, it had to have been the longest rally we've seen. Yeah, 57 shots. It wasn't until somebody did just something a little bit unorthodox.
Exactly.
And then they get the chance.
You need to do something extra. This is good. Good attack. She was quick on that flick, though, because I don't think they have flicked that much yet.
Oh, he doing well in defense.
Exactly. Working hard. It's going good. Again with that cross smash.
Service over. 13,
Doing something different,
12.
forcing the error out of Baek Hana.
Yeah, that's again, and same player too, Iwanaga, going across the body, just tying her up in defense.
It's also such a difficult shot to control. Nice. Good power from the Japanese girls.
14.
What is it
12.
that is different about the top Chinese players in women's doubles over the last couple of years? Chen and Jia back in action today, that's great to see, but also Liu and Tan. Is it that they turn that defense into attack earlier in the rally? Do they take that chance quicker and they block to the net, follow it in? Or what is it that, I mean, they've been head and shoulders above the rest,
Exactly.
Really.
If I had to say something, I must say that has been their offensive power, I would say. Because they're, both of them, so strong, so powerful, but also they reach shots so early in the mid-court instead of lifting it and giving it away. They play these crazy shots you wouldn't expect from a women's doubles. And I think that's made them stand out from the rest.
Right.
Reaching shots just a little bit earlier, but also going all in. Oei, that's a poor serve.
Yeah, good return.
Good turn towards the body.
13, 15, quickly.
And that power combined with not making any mistakes. And obviously they're good all-round players all the way, but you need to come up with something extra on this level. And looking at their previous results, consistency is key as well.
Good interception there.
Again, but see, they're targeting backhand now, but they're targeting
16,
left and right
30.
constantly. So she needs to change grip all the time. Here.
Oh yeah, she was ready for the forehand.
Exactly. It came towards her left knee, and the second one, the kill, came towards her right. It's so tough to change racket when shuttles have been firing off at that speed to you.
Seems like an obvious tactic now you've said that, because Baek has been the focus of their attack quite a lot.
Exactly, and this is something they do extraordinarily well right now, because the Koreans are so good in playing with speed.
Wow.
And I really like that she's taking the speed off here.
Return the shuttle.
Look at them.
Baek.
Both on the ground, unable to reach a shot.
Well, she's going to have broad shoulders to cope with the pressure.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
But I like the idea. Taking the speed out.
14, 17.
Japanese coach didn't look all that satisfied with that miss. Late decision on the return of serve.
Good serve, though. Nice defense. Wow.
I'm surprised Lee So-hee got across there to cover that. That was...
amazing retrieval.
Yeah.
$15, 17. Quickly.
Here, wow.
Key, back
That's
on court.
amazing well worked by the Koreans.
Play.
It's those kind of moments where I just think they could come in and sort of chip the net and hold the net and get the attack back. They just lift it back out into the corners.
Yeah, they're not comfortable doing that.
Yeah, the Koreans looking... It's not passive, it almost looks like a proactive choice, but they don't want to get involved in that mid-court and net play.
I also feel that's not really their game style,
Right.
doing that. So it's something they're not really used to. Also, when they're in attack, it's almost everything is coming in hard. Wow.
Lovely, yeah.
Again,
Good variation.
there
Service over.
she's making the difference.
18,
Doing something else,
50.
taking the speed out again. And I feel like the Koreans are either playing a slower drop shot or a full attack. I would like them to use some more variation from the backcourt.
So
Maybe even playing a flatter clear.
So it's a little bit predictable from the Koreans.
I would say so. I would say so. Where the Japanese are using more variation, using the slices. They're going for the cross angles. And we have seen this block a few times now.
Good defense.
Good. This is nice. Good women's doubles here.
Yeah. But early on again, it looked like it was one pace from Nakanishi, and the defense of the Koreans has been so solid. That's a good shot.
Wow. Good rally. Well worked by all four girls.
19.
I really like
50.
those defensive shots in redirecting into the open space. Creating room for your partner.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to take at this stage of the game for the Koreans as they turn that around nicely. Into the net, and it's 19-15, just 2 points away, the Japanese, from taking this opener.
Service over. 16,
Come on, come on,
9,
come on.
Yeah, pretty comfortable position for Iwanaga. Did well there, Koreans, to get themselves out of trouble. Good block, again Iwanaga. It's a war of attrition, isn't it?
It is. It's, oh, wow. That's a beauty. It's a beauty. Well worked again.
17, 19.
And I really like the variation. I just said it. They played a few more clears now in breaking them apart, especially when you're playing against a left and right combination. Use that middle clear
Yeah, absolutely.
to create some confusion, and then it's a
And the
lovely
drop
finish
shot
off.
right in between them as well.
Exactly. Use the court.
That was good from Baek, who had been channeling the middle all the way through the rally and then just takes one chance out wide.
Oh, lovely.
Eighteen, 19.
Sometimes it's also about investing, because this is, to me, a tired-looking mistake. Because it had been a huge rally before that. They lost a point, and now she makes a...
Yeah, she was in good position there.
Yeah.
Has to shake that one off.
Good power.
Similarly,
Service
it
over.
was just a relentless effort from
20,
Nakanishi.
Game point 18.
When things get tense and you're close to the end of a game, it's harder, isn't it, to try something a bit different and be creative. Your instincts are just play safe.
Yes, and to be on the attack. I always rather be on the attack when it was getting tense than
Ball,
be in defense.
Yeah,
So for me, it was all about
19.
gaining that initiative. But then
Follow
again,
instructions, play on.
it's about daring to do something different in the end. Maybe a serve out wide, maybe a flat flick.
Key.
We haven't seen that.
no, that's what I was kind of
Being
looking
used at
for.
all.
Something a bit different. One game point saved. Umpire refusing to allow them to mop the courts and delay this one. Japanese still with that advantage in game one.
Nice, very well played.
20 all.
But here she used a little bit more pace in her shot. And she was so good in following that up. I like that.
Good defense.
21, 20.
Little bit of confusion there.
Well, they've been given their reward so far for that commitment to the long game. Turning things around with a game point of their own, Baek and Lee.
Wow.
Aye, another bit of confusion.
Beautiful
Service
return. She was
over.
also very quick on that short serve.
21 all.
Look at it, because that was a good serve.
Oh, it came off the net.
She took it well and early.
Yeah.
What a great moment to do that. And game point against you.
Good serve to Lee So-hee.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Very good defensive shots.
Another good rally.
Targeting back.
Oh, change of
she's off.
rackets,
She's off.
Baekana.
And back she is.
Wow.
Again. Wow.
Just calmly gets back on with it as if it never happened. Oh.
Lovely to see.
Yeah.
What a rally.
Lee So-hee, I think, paid the price for going a bit soft there, didn't she?
She did. She was lacking quality there.
Yeah.
Could have been that she was a little bit tired.
That was fabulous, though. The change of rackets mid-rally. If it was so long ago, I'd forgotten all about it.
Look at it. The quality is not good enough.
It was from Nakanishi, though.
It was. But it was also because she's a lefty. I would have liked Lee So-hee play that shot a bit more towards the middle. Give yourself some more time.
Yeah. Get rid of the angle, the opportunity.
Exactly.
22-21. It's game point again with Kei Nakanishi on serve.
Flick serve. Yep.
Been a lot more committed to just blocking that defense and trying to get the attack back, the Japanese.
Nice.
Oh, she has to finish, she has.
And they did. Again, great variation.
It was 23-21, the opening game. Bit more variation, a little bit more positivity shining through for the Japanese pair today. They get the reward for that strategy and take the opening game.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
여기서는 조금 더 그냥 세게 할 거니까.
Rogers, isn't that that? Left, back on court.
Well, there's a smile on the Japanese coach's face, and why not? One game up, and
Second game.
it was a real coin
Love
toss.
all.
We were just saying,
Play.
Japanese pair got their reward there for being a little bit more creative and positive.
Exactly, a bit more proactive. Really looking for the attack and also using the variation a bit more than the Koreans did. And I think that gained them that first game.
That's nice.
1, love.
Also in the defensive shots, they're really looking to take over. Look at this.
Yeah.
And now following up.
That's the thing I was asking for in the opening game a bit more, from the Koreans especially. They get time to choose a shot to try and get them on the attack, whether it's a cross block or a drive and push forward or play soft. And very often they just relift it into a corner.
Exactly.
And that, for me, is one of the reasons why I was asking, how do you beat the top Chinese pairs who are so aggressive? Because that style seems a bit outdated. Is that fair?
It is. Yeah, 100%. I think there's been a huge transition. But before, we only basically had Camilla and Christina. Look at it. Again, doing something different,
2,
taking the pace out.
change.
Great deception as well. But again,
Half-court singles then.
look at the lift. It's so flat.
Oh,
So you also, she's not giving herself time to be ready. But then again, it's a great shot.
yeah.
Great shot from...
At least so his weight was going
Nakanishi.
backwards, like she was expecting power.
Of course, she also invited her to play with power.
Right. That's the beauty of that shot then, from Nakanishi.
Nice.
That's better.
Exactly. This is what she needs to do.
1, 2.
I felt like she really had a plan with the shot, directing it into the corner with speed and following up.
Good serve.
2, all.
I would like to see that a bit more often from the Koreans. Good interception again from Iwanaga.
2.
So quick and ready with the racket. See what your opponent is going to do.
Oof. Baek getting a face full of shuttle.
Yep.
Friendly apology from Iwanaga. As a player, though, how sorry are you? And how much were you just delighted that you hit the
think-
body of your opponent somewhere?
When you see your opponent is fine, then you just celebrate the point. You don't care how it's going over.
That was nice from Baek. Saw the space.
Nice. Nice attack again, but good defense by Baek.
Trying to vary the play, aren't they, the Japanese, like
Yeah.
you said. Loose shot punished.
Very well played. And again, we're being treated to a very good women's double. High pace, a lot of creative shots. That's a bit to lose.
That's perhaps why we don't see Baek trying to take
No.
that pace off and hold the net all that often, because
She's not that comfortable.
wasn't the best quality here, was it?
No.
Lee So-hee, I don't think's hit a shot until now.
Nice.
That's ambitious.
Very ambitious, but I like it. I like that she's trying to be creative
4.
and go for it.
Quickly.
Sometimes it's also about investing in showing your opponent.
Yeah.
Hey.
Sign of confidence.
Exactly. But also showing your opponent, this is also a shot I can play. So you need to be ready.
That's in.
Service over. 5, 3.
I like, again, the flick serve, though. But it's a shame that they're losing the point, because I feel like they will not do it again now, because they felt like we lost the point. That's a great push in the deep corner.
Really good length. Don't think we've seen a Hawkeye review challenge in this match so far.
No.
Well played.
Very well played.
Took a risk, a gamble. Holding the net there, didn't they? And sort of inviting Baek to challenge around the mid-court.
Exactly. And I feel like it was more a habit shot that went towards the mid, but then it was the left-hander taking that shot, and then it goes so quickly. It was also played with very good quality. Nice.
Oh, brilliant. Again.
She's been caught a few times now.
She
playing the shot in front of her.
Yeah.
She's so eager in being ready for the push, instead of holding your ground.
Yeah, the top doubles players would just hold their ground with their racket up and wait.
Yeah, but also, wow, but that's a great response.
Over. 4, 7.
Also, she took it so low below the tape, so she will never play that one flat. Or I wouldn't.
No. No.
So it's also about seeing the position your opponent is in and then react to that. This is great. Great interception. It's a shame.
Yeah.
So it's over. 8.
I get the feeling the Koreans are feeling some pressure here, because they're trying a few things that doesn't look like it's in their comfort zone. Getting caught in movement, or when Baek played that net shot earlier and it was so loose they got punished. They don't want to be doing those things. They just want to keep the basics, but the basics aren't working.
Exactly.
So they've got to try something different.
That's why it's always good to come up with a plan B. And I'd rather see players trying and to do something than keep on using the same game plan, which is not working at all.
Another good rally for the Japanese.
9.
Very good.
4.
They're really using their left-right combination. It's also too easy for Iwanaga to intercept that shot.
Well, a 5-point lead is the biggest lead we've seen in the match so far.
Wow.
For any pair. Good pressure.
Very good pressure. They're so aggressive.
10. 4.
Because I have a feeling that the Koreans are not playing bad. We were treated to a first set that lasted half an hour. So there hasn't been a lot of unforced mistakes. But the Japanese are playing with so much more quality. Yeah, it's well read.
Service over.
See, that's the
5,
kind of thing.
10.
She clearly knew she could push forwards here.
Exactly.
She knew it was coming soft because of how she read Iwanaga's body shape and where the shuttle was.
Exactly, but she had such a good defensive shots.
Yeah, I want to see more of that when it's not so obvious.
Exactly.
Is that fair? From the Koreans I'm talking about.
It's one of the first we have seen long on the back line, which is impressive. Since it has been pretty much difficult playing conditions the entire week.
It's generally accepted it's relatively slow here in this arena. Is that fair?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, good rally.
Good, very good. She was ready there with the racket.
7. 10.
And it's something the Koreans really need to do a little bit more. Being ready.
Yeah, and let's go and win that mid-court battle instead of waiting and going back over the top.
Exactly, and making your way forward. It's all about taking initiative. Good flick again. Nice.
Well covered as well from Iwanaga. Oi.
Good. Lovely drop.
It's a good rally.
8-10.
Well, we've seen a few from Iwanaga now at the end of these long rallies. In good position. That's quite a comfortable mistake. He, as we've seen, isn't
Wrong
really
choice of
closing
shots.
the net. She could have just blocked this over.
Exactly.
Ready to receive?
Again, take the speed out. You've been successful doing that a couple of times. But then it takes so much to take a split-second decision whilst being on huge pressure. Good. Wow. Lovely change of pace once again.
8 in double.
It was relentless,
Left
wasn't
hander.
it? And
Yeah.
she just saw at the last moment. There's a big gap here. I'll play this soft. And credit to Nakanishi, I think it is.
Yeah, it is her.
He sees the space. She takes us to the mid-game interval. It's 11-8. One game up. Things looking good so far for the Japanese pair.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2,
ペコリさんの相手でよく見てよ、もう。
there's back on court. Coach, didn't touch it.
日がちょっとさ、
Lead, back on court.
がちょっと来て
Bye, back on court. Service over. 11-8. Play.
They're so aggressive, right, at the front court.
They have been today so far. It's really good to see and positive from the Japanese, isn't it? It strikes me that the Koreans have got one playbook, one strategy, and we're going to live or die by this strategy. Is that a good thing? Do you think they should be changing things up a little bit and evolving in the match?
Totally agree. Totally agree. I feel like they need... Koreans typically are very good in doing whatever they do. But sometimes your opponent is just a little bit better. So you need to always come up with a plan B and maybe go out of your comfort zone a little bit.
Oh, we've got our first challenge here.
The Nakanishi challengers called out.
Nakanishi it was with her hand raised. This one close to the back line.
Baek now holding the shuttle, as she knew.
She believes it's out. Eyes up at the big screen for the replay. They're obviously interested. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Correction.
what
in
a great challenge.
Well, in the last couple of hours, we've seen a ton of those results where the call has been long and, in fact, it's just clipped
13-8.
the back line.
Play.
Well, that says it all.
What a lovely reaction. Nice.
Better quality at the net.
Finally, she was holding the net there.
Service over. 9.
Great to
13.
see. It's what we talked about just before. Doing something different. Dare to step out of your comfort zone. Good serve. Nice.
Yeah, I liked that from Baek.
This is good. Exactly. This is exactly what they need to do. Setting each other up a little bit more
13.
and then make your way towards the
Return the
net.
shuttle.
Look at this. She was ready.
Quickly.
And Baek now followed up.
Yeah, it's the follow-up shots, isn't it, that creates the space. Earlier on in the rally, Baek had the time to hold and just find the rear corner, find the space, and then you're on top of the rally without any question.
Exactly. You're dominating.
Eleven, 13.
There's been a few mistakes, I think, today from Iwanaga, when she's not really under huge pressure. It's okay in some matches, that's a nice touch.
Nice. Again.
Service
Again.
over.
From
14.
Nakanishi. Blocking that shot off. And look how short it is. It's so tough for the Koreans to reach that shot. Because they're not even that far in their defense positions there.
Not really.
But then the quality is so good. Nice. Finally she blocked it.
Service over.
Been a couple of those from the Japanese.
12, 14.
Might have held a much larger lead here. Watched it all the way, Baek. Lift was short.
Nice. Good overplay.
Thirteen, 14.
I actually have the feeling that the Japanese are way better. Or not way better, but they're the better pair. But still the margins are so small.
Yeah, and those sort of comfortable mistakes, those unforced errors need to be reduced for the Japanese.
Wow.
That's lovely.
That's the only way to respond,
Service
right?
over.
That's a lovely
15,
return of
13.
serve.
She's having a good day, Nakanishi. Baek nowhere near that shot.
Service over. 14, 15.
I feel you're right about the Japanese pair being the better pair at the moment. I can't remember very many unforced errors from the Koreans, and yet they're still behind in the match.
Exactly.
Oh,
Ooh, string's
broken
gone.
string. Is Nakanishi going to run off court to change rackets or not?
I don't think she will. I hope she will, but I don't think she will.
I wonder if Iwanaga even knows.
Oh, there she
There
goes.
she
There
goes.
she goes.
She could have made that.
Easily.
Iwanaga gave her the room, gave her the chance.
15, all.
She did sprint off as well. And then just watches it.
Watch it go by.
Get a new racket. Come soon. Get a new racket.
She did quite well, Iwanaga. In the end, it was well placed down the middle, just to cause that confusion as to who was going to take that.
And suddenly it's 15-all.
Yeah, meanwhile. Same again, isn't it?
It is.
Sorry,
It's been a tactic of them, and it's working
16,
out really well.
15. Quickly. Quickly.
And I feel like they're targeting Lee So-hei there in the change of paces.
Yeah, and she's certainly the one that sits back in defense expecting power or even the lift.
Exactly.
She doesn't seem anywhere near those shots that are soft in front of her.
She has been caught now a couple of times, so I would like her to be the first one to taking the speed out, maybe in her defensive shot.
Yeah, take that initiative away from the Japanese.
That's
Oi.
nervy.
Service over,
Nervy looking serve.
16.
I don't think I can remember too many errors at all in this game from the Koreans, and yet Iwanaga has made 4 or 5 maybe, and yet it's still 16 all. That gives you an idea of who's taking the initiative and going for this. Good return. Not the best serve.
Service over, 17, 16.
Good smash, good high smash.
Service over, 17, all.
Iwanaga didn't look very ready here.
No. But I think the Koreans also expected her to flicker.
— 17 all. I liked that from Baek to at least try to intercept.
Nice. Finally a short block.
Oh, well covered. Better from the Koreans, though.
Yeah, great rally this is.
We're looking at one of the longer rallies you've seen as well. What's it going to be? Something amazing or a mistake?
Oy, it's short.
Clever. Good smash on the body line, the racket line. Wee, that's close to the sideline.
And oh, what a smart smash. Well worked.
That's a real confidence-building rally as well at this stage of the game. Given the scores, must be some fatigue out there because that was epic.
18, 17.
But this one did the damage.
And again, it's one little bit of variation, isn't it? Just change that angle. Let's try something different. And it seems to be the Japanese that keeps...
Keep on doing that.
yeah, coming up with something a bit different. ...112 shots. I think that's the longest we've seen on court 2 this week. Well, I can't speak for your matches yesterday afternoon, but longest I've seen.
I had a great day at the office.
Play.
But again, it's great when you're able to do that when you're playing 112 shot rally. Putting in a bit of variation and earning yourself a point.
Just catching the net cord. She undecided. That shuttle seemed to drop. She took it a bit low.
All.
Yeah, going for the most difficult shot here.
Yeah. Feels a little mean to accuse her of being impatient, given what we've seen so far. Nice from Nakanishi, holding the net, getting the attack. Good block.
Wow. Speaking about variation.
19.
What an amazing block. And it's so smart. She's almost in the same half as her partner is.
Ambitious shot, and she made it. Baek with a great touch after another long rally.
Play.
Well, every point is massive at this stage. Oh, she's done it again.
20.
Two costly
Game
mistakes
point,
at the end of the set.
18.
And there's been about 5 before that from Iwanaga. She's not having the best game here. These are easy mistakes. Just let it drop again and hit it lower than she should have.
Exactly, she has time to reach a bit higher.
Rin.
But that's
Rin. Ready to receive.
probably what an hour of women's doubles does
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wow.
Game points for a decider.
Koreans. Oh, nice.
That's good from Baek. How much would you play on Iwanaga right now if you were the Koreans? She's the one that's sort of made a few mistakes, or would you not worry about that too much?
Everything.
You would?
Yeah.
I agree.
Especially when it's a long rally again.
Well, it's another marathon. Nobody wants to take the risk. Nobody wants to make the mistake. That was nice from Iwanaga. It's good to see she's still got the confidence to go for that, despite the few misses she's had.
I love it. But actually now targeting her.
No challenge. And the second game has gone the way of the Koreans. Baek Lee So-hee after some monster rallies.
21-18.
And, well,
One game.
not that it was predictable, but this is what everyone was hoping for.
We said it in the beginning, right? We're up for a long match, and we are. Let's hope they can maintain this pace, because it has been a joy to watch.
Yeah, I hope so. 63 minutes so far, 1 game all.
여기 안에 있는 거.
ここもうちょっとボール近く持って、ね、本当に今からね、最後落ちない、絶対落ちない、ね、クリア上げても全然構わないよ。
One.
지금 얘가 이제 지치기도 지쳤는데 너무 롱롱 안 돼. 롱 갔다가 빠르게 갔다가 알겠지? 하나 안 돼. 계속 만들어야지. 막 올리면서 네가 만들어야지 생각을 하는 거야. 준비해야 돼. 소리할 때도. 풀어줄까?
Back on court. Back on court.
On court 1, women's double. From China, Liu Shengxu
Kick.
and Tan Ni.
Kick. You have to do all these things before I announce 20 seconds.
They are facing from Japan, Yuki Fukushima and Mayu Matsumoto.
Final game. Love all. Play.
So it's a one-game shootout to decide tomorrow's semi-finalists in the women's doubles. '67th minute of action already, and we're in the first point of the deciding game. And unlike the end of the second game, there's a lot more intensity.
1 love.
Most likely because they've had a chance to rest and regroup between games. A very positive opening rally. Tricky shot to take on.
1 all.
Good placement of the smash again.
Yeah, it was. If you were down there, if you were the coach, what would you have said? I'm interested in hearing what you'd have said to both pairs, actually.
To both pairs.
Yeah, let's start with the Koreans. I mean, we know they've been solid, but what would you suggest?
I would suggest to be a bit more creative in taking the chances, but also vary it in the defense, because I feel like they're only either playing a high defense or a flat defense. I would like them to move the shuttle away from Nakanishi, because she has been so creative at the net. So I would like that they challenge her a bit more in her backhand side, because I feel like she's a little bit less dangerous from that kind of position.
2
So
all.
I actually would like them to take the speed out a little bit more. And if I were the Japanese, I would target Baek a little bit more in her defense left and right. And I will use a lot of the interceptions on Lee So-hei. Like more taking the speed out.
Yeah.
And playing in front of her.
Yeah, absolutely. That was working really well in the last 2 games.
Really well. But then again, I would also
Good turn.
like to invest in the longer rallies, because they're so solid from the start. And if I were the Koreans, I would use the flat flick maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, we saw one that was almost an ace, didn't we, earlier? I think it was beginning of game 2. Well, tomorrow's opponents, the semi-final, whoever comes through this match is going to face one of the pairs that's just walked out onto court 1. Yu Shengshu and Tan Ning, top seeds, are out there.
Nice. She read that shot very well.
Working hard in defense, especially Nakanishi. He looks lightning fast still. Oi! Iwanaga read that from Baek, but wasn't quite able to get on top of it. They're still a lot more keen to play soft, aren't they, the Japanese?
Wow, but again, good variation. We've seen that in the first set as well, when she was attacking Baek Na from a cross position, I feel like.
Quickly.
Or was Lee So-hee here?
Yeah. Oh, trying to do too much, really.
Back on court.
But again, that's where the space was. It was just a bit too ambitious.
Yeah, and tiredness is also starting to creep in, I feel like.
In the commentary box or down there?
Both.
No, it has been played at a good level. There's only been a few rallies towards the end of... Hand was in the air. It should be a let here.
It will
The
be.
second time. Next time, I'm going to fault you.
Well, you heard it from that Priya Singh, our umpire. She has been warned before.
That was a little bit of a flat flick you've seen there. Great.
Lovely.
Lovely shot placement. I think that's going to make the difference.
3, 4. Fault.
I like the effort, though.
4 all.
It is. Especially since she has been quite successful in playing the half-court shots from the return of serve. That's also a nice shot.
Very quick, these players. I quite liked how Baek would hit that drive defense there and wanted to step forwards, but the Japanese were there so early. Oh, credit to Iwanaga, I think, for having the guts to play soft.
Exactly, but also daring to step forward. Because I feel like Lee So-hee felt that, and that's why she made a mistake. She was forced to make the mistake because she saw the movement for her opponent.
Intimidated.
Exactly. It's not nice playing the difficult shot from below the tape when someone is running towards you. But I also feel like Lee So-hee is a little bit struggling physically at the moment.
Yeah, I wonder whether, I mean, it doesn't look too impactful, but that right leg of hers, Lee So-hee's heavily. She's got the compression sock, it's got tape round the top. Oh, it's a lovely return.
It's a lovely return, but also a poor serve.
Service over.
But then again, she put it away very nicely. Here, look at it. It was pretty high.
holding the shuttle in a strange way there, Iwanaga.
I cannot comment on that at all because I used to have the whole shuttle in my hand when I was serving.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had to change that after the Olympic Games in Rio.
Had to because?
I couldn't variate the serve because I was holding it with the serve,
Right.
with the whole shuttle.
The whole shuttle.
And it made me too predictable.
Well, Nakanishi saw the space. Couldn't find it, though.
5.
No, wasn't ready with her racket there. I feel like... Look at it, she was running forward. And then she had to change direction, but...
She thought she was playing the previous shot. She was committed, I think, and reacted
Exactly.
late. Good use of the middle for the Koreans. On that kind of rally, don't you want to see a few more slices from Nakanishi, or occasionally that fast drop to middle, or just something?
Exactly.
Or a punch clear. We haven't seen any yet.
Do something else. But also I would like to see the Koreans being a bit more proactive. Instead of only playing the high defense. But I'm also thinking, did the defensive quality of the Koreans went up? Or did the attacking ability of the Japanese went down?
I was actually going to ask you that question because earlier on we saw those shots going across Baek from right to left, making her change grip. Oh, that's nice. It now feels like
I feel like
they're
it's
not
very
thinking,
tough.
they're just hitting.
Exactly. And who wouldn't after 75 minutes?
Yeah.
But I also feel like it became way harder to score. It's maybe because the speed is going down as well.
Moving a little bit less,
Quick,
powerfully. Nice shot.
lovely. But I also don't understand why she's going for a cross clear there. Because she just played Bakena with this lovely drop shot. And then giving her time to breathe by playing her partner.
Well, we've got a contender for longest rally of the match. I think it was at 112.
It was.
Let's see where we are at the end of this one. More importantly, who's going to win it?
Nice.
Two years ago at the... that's gone down the middle and it's in. Confusion amongst the Koreans.
Service over. 6-all.
It's smiles by both Japanese players. Good to see.
Well, they just got a little bit lucky there, didn't they? Because the Koreans left it for each other.
Yeah, I think Lee So-hee wanted to make her way forward here.
Yeah, it's Lee So-hee's all day long, really.
Thank you. Players back on court.
Just got a little bit tired, perhaps fatigue, and
Who can blame her?
didn't think quickly enough. Get my words out.
Lead.
Brutal umpiring after that long rally. Did we see how long it was?
천천히 천천히 지금 잘하고 있어.
Well, there we are. 136. That's pretty brutal.
7-6.
We also had a golden point last week, 30-29, with Nakanishi and Iwanaga. Yeah, I think
It's
the round,
exciting, isn't it?
round of 16 against the
Service over.
young Indonesians, or at least one young Indonesian.
All.
and the Japanese pair were 19-10 up in that game. And it ended 30-29.
But they end up winning it?
They did. And they won the first. So they were 2 points away. They just got complacent. They thought they were walking
there
into
yet.
the next round. Yeah.
Would you rather likely to serve at 29-all or receive?
Serve.
Serve?
I had a good serve.
Definitely receive.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Here, there's so much space now to play the soft block.
Well spotted from Lee So-hee.
But they keep on playing with speed there.
Good smash from Iwanaga initially. It's calling for more variation again, isn't it?
It is, but it's so tough when you're tired and when you feel like your opponents are this brick wall you're playing against. Nice, there it was. Yeah, there it goes.
Yes.
Really, really well worked.
8-all. Get a new shuttle.
This is tough going. Who was it? I think it was the Korean pair that had an 83-minute match yesterday to get to this round. Whereas the Japanese were a bit more comfortable.
They also had a long match against the Stuefas, but I think a little bit less long.
Yeah, 66 minutes yesterday for the Japanese pair.
And another marathon match for the Koreans then.
And 83. We're at 81 now, and we are still a long way to go.
Lovely
Service over.
placement of the smash there.
9-8.
To have that explosiveness in the legs still.
Sometimes I think it's just a regular Friday for them.
I would not disagree. It's fire versus ice here, isn't it? Actually, it's more like ice versus ice. They've got similar styles.
10-8.
Well, it looks like that's what this match might come down to. Just the odd moments of line calls or one moment of brilliance, one mistake at the wrong time. Really nothing between them.
This is nice.
And it's in as well. That's a lovely, lovely shot from Baek.
11-8. Interval.
3 points is the lead for Lee and Baek at the final change of ends, the final chapter in this epic story. 83rd minute already. Half a game left.
本当に覚えてね、相手利用されるから本当に緩急絶対必要からね、レシーブでももっと記録上げるか、ちょっと下がったらもっと短く、スピードないから本当に格好だけでね、あとはもう一回きちんとラージする。自分パンと打てた今も最後まで振られちゃうから、そういう部分がもったいない。なんかショートリターンがちょっと長い。そう、ロングのやつ。그래만 열심히 치면 안 돼.
빵빵 때려주다가 또 천천히 빵빵빵빵빵 급해지면 안 된다고. 천천히 후에 나오지 마. 붙여주다가 하나가 후에 갈 거야. 그리고 여기서 공을
Lee by back on court. 11-8. Kick. Play. Twelve, 8.
Well, it seems this arena, this occasion, is really set up for these two pairs going to war, because I'm just looking back through the previous meetings over the last couple of years, most of them in straight games, certainly since the start of 2024. A couple quite one-sided, but last year's semi-final here, it was a very similar story. Oh, he took that on the shoulder, I think.
Nice. I think she was about to leave it.
I think it was going to go long.
Body,
yeah.
out of the way. But like you said, I think it's perfect playing conditions for both of them, because they're so solid.
Yeah.
And then if you have a little bit slow shuttles, then it's you need to come up with that tiny bit of extra to break your opponent or to gain some momentum.
That's
well left
fired
there.
long, yeah, really well left.
Service over.
And a crucial 4-point lead for Baek and Lee.
I would move a bit more to the net now for the Koreans, just because they have pushed it long here. I doubt they will play the high lift again.
Yeah, or like a defensive drive too deep. Well, I like the risk she tried.
10.
Exactly.
30.
The choice of shot was good because there was the space. And
Lee, ready to receive.
I think that's the biggest risk for the Koreans. They shouldn't be too passive.
It's always been one of my, I mean, I prefer doubles. Always one of my favorite shots is just that flat defensive drive and taking them on, turning their attack into ours.
Exactly.
Haven't
Stepping
seen
forward.
hardly any of that in this match. It's been re-lift flat, re-lift deep, or the occasional soft shot.
Yeah, I feel like the Japanese are doing it.
Yeah, they're certainly trying to.
This is... Here we go again.
Nice. Little bit of variation.
I love it. But then again, well retrieved, and you can basically start all over again. It's a good defensive shot. Good. Nice. Really nice change of pace there.
11. 30.
Yeah, and stepping in as well, Iwanaga.
Following up, indeed.
There's a... there's been a constant theme, hasn't there, of... There's a little bit of a question posed. They think, I don't want any part of this. I'm just going to put you back on the back line. And so the rallies have gone on. I don't think that'll be the case when they meet Liu and Tan or Chen and Jia. If they all make it to the semi-finals, of course. Oof. Partner takes over. You can do some running for a while. Couple of moments there where the Koreans have looked a bit shaky in defense.
Yeah, they shouldn't be too passive, like I said before. I would like to see them taking over a little bit sooner, playing the net.
That's 3 points in a row back for the Japanese. I don't think there's much here in terms of the ends, is there? A little bit on the length going that way we saw earlier on in this game. And you mentioned the Japanese had hit it out like that one.
Service over. 14.
No, but maybe there's also less
12.
drift than yesterday. I'm not too sure about that. or they have chosen a different kind of shuttle speed. Could also be the case. Because I feel like it's really good playing conditions today. Oh, that's a
15, 12.
costly mistake there.
Yeah, Nakanishi in particular looking particularly downhearted.
Yeah, she knows that it was an enforced error.
That's nice. That's that defensive drive I mentioned.
16,
Cause
12.
them
And
problems.
redirecting in the open space.
Exactly, and force that question. Who's going to take it? Where am I going to take it? Both of them in this case, heading in each other's way. Four-point lead again for Baek and Lee. Just ticked over the hour-and-a-half mark. Well, it's defaulted back to some passive play again. That's a good finish.
Very well worked.
13.
And very good
16.
follow-up as well. Good power. And again, challenging that backhand defense twice.
Quickly.
She expected it across the body or something there. Lee So-hee didn't react very quickly.
No, but I think it's also smart
Yeah,
shot
short.
placement of,
Yes.
the Japanese, because before they targeted both of them left and right, but now they're really targeting them both on the left knee, I would say.
Wonderful shot.
14.
That came out of nowhere.
16.
Exactly. She dared to do something different. But again, also way too passive in the defense from Lee So-hee.
It was, wasn't it?
Twice in the same corner.
And right in the hitting zone of Nakanishi. She
Exactly.
barely had to move. Good cross lift.
Nice.
This is a really big point as well, you feel. That's brave from Iwanaga to go for that shot after the few misses she's made during the match so far. Oh, it's been called in by the line
Lee
judge.
So-hee challenges called in.
Well, this is massive in terms of the score. If Baek and Lee win this point, they'll be 3 points clear. Getting near to that semi-final. Gut feeling? Instinct say?
I think it's in.
You think it's in?
Yeah.
Well, it was a clear hat sign. The line judge called it in. And
Challenge unsuccessful.
the challenge was
One
unsuccessful.
challenge remaining.
Perfect placement from the Japanese.
It's also impressive.
After that long rally to get that length and with the
Exactly.
drift.
Exactly. To
Right.
still have that much shot quality is something to be
15,
proud of.
16, play.
That's a shame.
Service over.
I like Nakanishi's movement forward then.
15.
I also liked that she was going out in the sides. But then, again,
Here we go. Off she goes.
yeah.
It's a bad miss again from Iwanaga, though, at a key moment. The few she made at the end of the second handed that second game, really, to the Koreans.
Jumping a bit up and down. Nice. Perfect. Again, she did the same thing she wanted to do in their previous rally. Going out in the side, following up, blocking the shot. We haven't seen that much of those shots lately, though.
No, it's almost felt like it's been too tense, too even. And now it's got so far that they've realized they need to try something different. Maybe the coach is reminding them of the game plan.
Wow.
Good touch.
What a great block. Just see where the shuttle landed.
Service over.
That's impressive.
Almost under the
18,
net. It was
16.
almost bounced backwards. It was so tight.
Look how short that fell behind the net. That's impressive.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially because she took it with her backhand.
Lovely.
And that little change of direction did the damage there. Because she could... The easiest shot was to block it.
And Iwanaga would
Straight.
expect to have to pick that up.
Exactly. So that's a clever, clever shot to play.
Back on court.
Oh, last minute fix. Footwear for Lee So-hee. 2 points clear. This is where it really gets tense, isn't it?
It does. Who dares to do something different
Play.
at these final stages of the match?
Japanese trying to force something.
Exactly. I really like that block defense, but she was not following up. Nice.
Good shot.
Oh, this is very well worked.
Well, the Japanese, I think, had the chance there to put that rally away.
But it was great fighting spirit from the Koreans.
Return the shuttle.
Was, and that great spot at the end, all that open space.
Yeah, just unlucky, but credits to Baek Hae-na for stepping up. And putting that away in the empty corner.
Yeah, made it look comfortable in the end. 3 points clear. The Koreans now 2 points away from this semi-final. Good pick up. Well, I don't think we're surprised by another long, long rally. Getting close to the 100-minute mark in the match as well.
Wow.
Oi, did well to get that back.
Wow. Wow.
Credit to Baek there.
Very much. Very much. There was some instinct
20.
coming through.
Match
She did
point.
very well in
60.
saving.
Well, the crowd sensing the end of this one. Baek Lee So-hee with 4 chances to put this match away.
I don't think Lee So-hee is able to stand still anymore. She needs to look at her jumping up and down. I think she's afraid to get cramp.
Maybe it is.
She's really bouncing in between the rallies.
Yeah, some nervous tension, the quick flick serve.
Yeah.
And there it is, 21-16 in the third after exactly 100 minutes. What a terrific women's doubles, and it could have gone either way, really. It's a shame for the Japanese, but credit to a very resilient Korean pair here today.
Match won by Baek and Lee So-hee, 21-23, 21-19, 21.
Well, this is the final moment. Backhand drive, Iwanaga into the net, and the Koreans raise their arms in victory. As they should. That's 2 days in a row. They've really been pushed all the way. Sense of relief, as well as celebration. That was a tough, tough match. So the final score. Baek Lee So-hee through to the semi-finals over Iwanaga and Nakanishi, 21-23, 21-18, 21-16 in the third. And 100 minutes of action. Back inside the arena here at the Odense Congress Centre for quarterfinals day action at the Denmark Open. 3 matches through our live coverage here live on Court 2. And this could be a thriller here between the number 6 seeds, the former world number 1 pair, Sapusairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty of India, who are taking